Hello everybody, I'm Greg Solomon. Yesterday YouTube featured a video entitled The World's Greatest Card Trick. Well, it just so happens that card tricks are one of several subjects of which I'm quite knowledgeable. This particular card trick I figured out after about the first viewing. By the second viewing I had it 100% figured out. And here in this video clip what I'm going to do is reveal to you the secret behind the world's greatest card trick. The secret behind the world's greatest card trick essentially consists of three things. There are three elements employed. Number one, the deck is rigged beforehand. Number two, a technique known as a double flip is used. And number three, a shuffling technique known as the Hindu shuffle is used. Now, allow me to demonstrate. I said the deck was rigged beforehand. As you can see, it appears to be a normal deck of red playing cards, in this case bicycle playing cards, except for the bottom card. The bottom card is rigged with a blue backed card, and it's the 5 of spades. And the very next card on the bottom is a red backed bicycle playing card. It's also the 5 of spades. So you have two 5 of spades on the bottom, a red backed one and a blue backed one. Okay, the deck is squared up. The person doing the trick, the magician or whoever, might start off by saying, what I have here is an ordinary deck of playing cards. Of course, I've just demonstrated it's anything but ordinary because the deck is in fact rigged. Anyways, he would then spread the cards out on the table. These few bottom cards here would be left together so you can't see that there's a blue backed card on the bottom. And he'd spread the cards out, and he would ask the person to go ahead and choose a card, any card. And the individual would reach over and choose a card. That's, in this case, let's say it's a 4 of hearts. Okay? So, the person would then square the deck up. Now, I'm not a magician. However, as I said, magic and card tricks are something that I know quite a lot about, an area of which I have a lot of knowledge in. So I'm not going to do this as smoothly as someone who does card tricks or magic, but I can certainly show you and demonstrate to you how this trick is done. Now what's used is the Hindu shuffle. What happens now, the person doing the trick entreats the person who just drew this card to place it anywhere in the deck, tell him when he wants him to stop, and he begins to shuffle the deck like this. However, what he's doing, you see the bottom card, the bottom two cards, those two 5 of spades, are always staying on the bottom. Now watch again. The deck is held like this, just basically taking a few cards off the top each time, rotating it up, a few cards off the top, rotate it up, a few cards off the top. The bottom cards stay in place. Let's say the person says, there, stop there. Okay, they would stop, they would put their card on top. The person doing the trick would take these cards and place them on top. And what he's actually doing is placing these two 5 of spades, say, there's the blue one, right on top of the card, the 4 of hearts that the person selected. So he places them down like this. Then he puts them down, says, okay, we'll square the deck up, say the magic word, whatever, and then he will spread the cards out. And so the card will reveal itself, and, well, there we see a blue backed card. Now what he does, he spreads these cards out. Now here is the red backed 5 of spades, see? So he spreads these cards out, and he squares these up, putting the blue backed card on the top, and then he puts this on top of this deck. So now the 5 of spades with the red back is on bottom. Okay, what he does now, you know this is a 5 of spades. as I've showed you before, but what he does is employs a technique called a double flip, where he will take actually two cards. And as I said, a magician, somebody who's doing card tricks, will do it a lot smoother than me, but they'll take two cards and they'll flip them over. It's called a double flip. Just grab two cards together, and if you look at his video clip, you'll see him do it quite readily. He'll flip the cards over like that, and he'll show you it's a 4 of hearts, and then he'll flip them back. Then he'll take the blue card off. Well, you think he's taking a blue 4 of hearts off, and actually it's the same old 5 of spades. Then he'll say, well, here, let me show you how it's done again. Now bear in mind, the red-backed 5 of spades is on the bottom. All he does is the Hindu shuffle again, where the bottom card is never moved from the bottom. It goes like this, says stop, anytime you want me to stop. And the person will say stop, and he'll turn the card over, showing them the 5 of spades. Put it down, he'll square the deck, say the magic words, spread it out, he'll act very dumbfounded that there's not a blue-backed card in here. And he'll say, well, wait, what was your card? And the person will say a 5 of spades. Then he'll flip over the blue-backed card, and it appears as if it's magically changed from the 4 of hearts to the 5 of spades. And there we have the world's greatest card trick revealed. Until next time, this is Greg Solomon. Take care.